Man, what's up, man, to all my FBA family, man? What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all enjoying this good Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I'm in DC, man. It's hot as I don't know what out here. Hey, I made this video because I just want to talk to the family, man. I'm FBA all day. And being FBA, sometimes I'm just not gonna agree with everything. You know what I'm saying? A FBA brother or sister say. A lot of the times we are on the same page because we come from similar circumstances. But sometimes I'ma disagree. And one thing I disagree with right now is how my FBA family is talking about this federalization of DC thing. First off, I think it's only supposed to last for 30 days. Like, who cares? Secondly, FBA, y'all are sounding like Democrats right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, though I don't care if they put 1,000 police in DC, 1,000 new police in DC. If they put military in DC, armed guards, the National Guard is already in DC. You know what I'm saying? DC Armory and all that. But if they let the FBI patrol the streets, CIA patrol the streets, and who cares, man? Why is y'all acting like that's an attack against black people? If Trump or anybody say, man, we're gonna fight crime, we're gonna add more police to the streets, why do y'all act as if that's an attack against black people, bruh? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how you can have so many people who y'all not in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not in the streets. You work, you got jobs, you got careers, you raising your kids, you raising your family. You're not hanging outside on the block with a bunch of dudes, y'all drinking, smoking, and strapped and dogged up. You ain't gang banging, you ain't thugging. But you feel as though Trump sending National Guards to DC is an attack against you as a black person. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Trump sending troops to DC or whatever he's doing, the only people that would be affected are the people that's in the streets doing the wrong shit. Now, if I start hearing stories about regular civilians getting pulled over and getting pressed out just because, you know what I'm saying, because of this federalization, they just randomly going to random black people houses, knocking on doors and randomly pulling people, like, then I would be like, okay, it's an issue. But right now, they ain't doing nothing no different than what the police already do, right? So if you are somebody that go to work every day and you stay out the way, you're not in the streets, why are you concerned about anything that's going on in the streets, dog? Make it make sense, man. You know what I'm saying? Trump putting federal agents or giving federal agents jurisdiction over DC or however they doing it. That shit don't affect you if you living your life a certain way, man. That shit affecting these kids that's out in the streets that don't have no guidance. That shit affecting these old motherfuckers that ain't learned nothing, that still stuck on stupid outside doing the same dumb old shit. That's who that's affecting, dog. It's not affecting black people as a whole. It's not affecting me. It's not affecting people I know. It's just not. First off. Secondly, to all you people that's not from DC, dog. Y'all ain't from here, dog. Man, y'all don't know what goes on in this city, bruh. Y'all don't know, slum. For y'all to be acting like it's not a crime problem, dog. DC is like any other major city in this country, dog. It's a crime epidemic, dog. What is you talking about, dog? What is y'all talking about? Washington, D.C. is the nation's capital. The president stay here. The White House is here. The Capitol is here. All the government employees, everybody is here. It should be zero crime here, dog. What is you talking about? It should be no crime here. But this not a perfect world, so you know shit gonna happen. I was born in 83, man. Being a little child in the 80s, growing up in the 90s, dog. DC was the murder capital of the world multiple times. DC, with a population of 500,000, used to have almost 500 homicides every year. We was getting over 300 every year. At our highest, I think it was like 515 or 520 or something, with only 500,000 people. Compare that to some place like Chicago that got 5 million, or New York that got 8 million, and they might get 600 or 700 homicides. And you got a city as small as DC with 500,000 people having 400 or 500 homicides, dog. The shit was crazy. That's how I grew up, man. That's how we grew up as Washingtonians, bruh. What is you talking about? Yeah, now it's to a point where gentrification took over. It's more people in DC now than it ever was, like 700,000 now. But understand, a lot of these people that's here, they not from here. It's a lot of foreigners here now that wasn't here before. It's a lot of people from all over the country that's here now that wasn't here before, because people come here to get government jobs and shit. So it's a lot of people that's here that really don't know the motion of the city, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know the motion of the city. But anyway, for anybody to act as if it's not a crime epidemic in DC, you're lying to yourself, you're lying to your audience. You don't know what you're talking about, dog. In 2023, just 2 years ago, DC had like 73 homicides, something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's only 365 days in a year. So basically that's saying every other day somebody was getting killed, and on some of them days it was multiple. So every other day basically somebody is being murdered in Washington. And that don't count the times where people are getting shot and they don't die. You know what I'm saying? Every single day people are getting robbed in this city. Every single day, man. Last year, I think it was like 100 and something homicides. We even had a year, I think it was like 2015, 16, where it was under 100 homicides. And that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Once the new millennium hit and the gentrification really started taking over, DC has been basically, I'm going to say since 2010, DC has been getting under 200 homicides every year, which is great. But Slim, that's not nothing to brag about, dog, because we are used to having 400 or something, and now we got like 180. So now people want to celebrate. No, man, that's 180 mark, 180 people dead, man. Ask the people whose family members were murdered this year if DC got a crime problem. Ask the people who lost kids, cousins, girlfriends, husbands, wives, boyfriends. Ask the people that lost close people to them this year. Not even no other years, just this year. And you ask them people if DC has a crime problem, dog. It is a crime problem in this city, man. And anybody saying anything else, you're lying to yourself, man. And I see the play, man. I understand. People want to make it seem like, oh, it ain't no crime in DC because y'all want to paint some type of narrative like, oh, Trump is making things up so he can attack black people. And that's not what's going on. But how I'm looking at it is Trump is probably on some shit like, hey, look, man, DC is the nation's capital. The White House is here. The president stay here. The capital, everything, all the government people stay here. It should be the safest city in the world. And it's not. So now he want to do something about it. It is a hunt. And then y'all talking about Pennsylvania Avenue, dog. Bruh, stop talking about. Motherfuckers talking about, man, don't nothing happen on Pennsylvania Avenue, man. What? This dude said, you know, he got robbed on Pennsylvania Avenue. He's lying and all that. Dog, Pennsylvania Avenue goes from Northwest all the way to Maryland. Even the Maryland part of Pennsylvania Avenue, like in Forestville, that little, I don't know if that's a BP gas station. Would that be 100? Where it used to be. I don't know what it is now. I ain't been out there lately. But it used to be 100,000 motherfuckers at that gas station, dog. What is y'all talking about? Now come back to the city. On Pennsylvania and Minnesota Avenue, Minnesota and Pennsylvania, if you keep coming down Pennsylvania where Minnesota crosses Pennsylvania Avenue, if you're coming from the northwest side of Pennsylvania, you cross the bridge, you know what I'm saying, you coming down, you coming past you know what I'm saying, southeast, you going past like the gardens and all that, and you know the McDonald's is on your right side before you cross the bridge. Then you cross the bridge and you come down and you get to Minnesota Avenue. You got the bus stop right there. The B2 used to go there. I don't know how them buses run no more. And you got the liquor store and the other stores and shit right there. And across the street you got Mario's and all that shit over there and all that. Dog, it be 100,000 people right there, Slim. If I'm not mistaken, 2 people was killed right there this year. Like earlier this year, it was a homicide. It was a double shooting. 2 people got killed right there. Right where that bus stop is, man. Right there, Slim. That's Pennsylvania and Minnesota Avenue. But that's Pennsylvania Avenue, dog. What is you talking about? Pennsylvania Avenue ain't just where the White House is at, dog. What are you talking about? Even once again at that McDonald's, the McDonald's that's by the bridge on Pennsylvania. It used to be a tattoo parlor somewhere in that area right there. This had to be like 2010, 2011, man. A dude was getting a tattoo and his girl came in there and killed him while he was getting his tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit happens on Pennsylvania Avenue. Y'all do not know DC, bruh. So if you come and visit DC, you are not in the trenches. What you mean you're not in the trenches, sir? You're not in the trenches in DC, sir. You're lying to yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't know this city, man. Ask the people that's from here if it's crime written, man. You know what I'm saying? Go hang around Saratoga and Montana. Even with Montana not being the same, you know what I'm saying? I think they tore the buildings down years ago and all that. It still be 100,000 miles. Every summer, it seems like Saratoga is beefing and niggas is getting killed around the toga and they putting in work, riding and doing what they doing. Every year, man. You know what I'm saying? As much as they gentrified Trinidad, man, people still it's still crime in Trinidad, dog. Like, what is y'all talking about, man? Yeah, DC is crime ridden, man. This is not the safest city. This is one of the most dangerous cities in the country. Honestly, man. You know what I'm saying? You can get caught up in the wrong shit in this city and get your head knocked off. Kids getting killed, little babies getting killed. Mom, you still, dog, in DC, you still got people smoking crack in DC, dog. You still got crackheads in DC, dog. It's still crackheads out here, dog. People still buying crack and smoking crack, dog. What is you talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? You come to the city and then you throw an event, you know what I'm saying, in a nice area, you know what I'm saying, or you come visit and you downtown or you Freedom Plaza or you know what I'm saying, DuPont Circle or wherever y'all be at, dog, wherever y'all be at. That's not like, that's not DC, dog. That's not all of what DC is, man. When I think of DC, dog, I think of Black Americans. I think of mumbo sauce. I think of go-go music. That's another thing. Go-go music, foundational Black American music, man. You know what I'm saying? I think of, when I think of the streets of DC, I'm thinking of a lot of PCP, man. It was a lot of boat heads in DC. Probably, it's still dudes out here smoking water now, man. A lot of dipper heads, a lot of boat heads in DC. You know what I'm saying? I was 16 years old smoking sacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is y'all talking about, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at nobody that's trying to clean the city up, man. It's not an attack against black people. I'm black. My family black. We are not being attacked. I don't know nobody who's been pressed out yet by these so-called federal agents or whoever they got here. I just don't, man. You know what I'm saying? In fact, it seems like people that's not from here are the ones that's speaking the loudest out here. Y'all, you got people that's in New York, people that's in California, people that's in the whole other states, whole other side of the country, speaking the loudest about what's going on here. And I just want to say, FBA family, hey, y'all wrong, man. Y'all sounding like some Democrats, and y'all wrong. DC is a high crime city. It's been that way my whole 42 years of existence, man. Yes, in the 2000s, I'm gonna say the 2010s, things got better. It did. For the most part, we don't get 200 homicides a year no more. But you get your spikes like in 2023 where it was like 273. That's high, man. That's high, man. It shouldn't be 200 motherfuckers getting killed in the nation's capital. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be, it's 365 days in a year, man. It shouldn't be 180, 190. People shouldn't be dying every other day in DC, man. But it was a time when I was growing up, when I was young, man, when you knew before the day ended that somebody was going to die that day. And that's how we grew up in Washington, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why y'all painting false narratives, I guess, to go against Trump, which, hey, I'm not mad at, hey, Lord, I don't like the Republicans, dog. I don't. They racist as hell, man. And yeah, when people be like, man, I respect the fact that somebody's being just blatantly racist and letting you know what it is more than I respect a person that's acting like they're your friend but then stabbing you behind your back. But I don't respect no form of racism. If you flat out racist, I don't respect that, dog. Now I give you more props than I give to the secret racists, but still I don't fuck with that. I don't like Republicans. They seem racist, dog. They do. They really do. And then the black Republicans, they just seem like Uncle Ruckuses. All of them. I like Trump, but I'm not MAGA. Let me say that. I'm not MAGA, man. Make America great again? Cool, I'm with that. But anybody that's going around saying they MAGA, dog, if you're white, you're probably racist, man. It just come off that way. And if you're black and you're saying MAGA, dog, you sound like a coon, man. It just comes off that way, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's a black or white issue like Carmelo Anthony defending himself against the white boy, y'all automatically choose the white boy. If it's the black dude who, or they say he ain't have his lights on in the daytime and it wasn't raining, and then he ended up getting punched in the face and pulled out the car and slammed on the ground just because he wasn't cooperating, y'all automatically take the police. Oh, well, he should have just obeyed him. Like, I ain't with none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely not with the Democrats. I'm not with trans kids and promoting, talking about little boys can be girls. And just off of that, I would never fuck with a Democrat. Just until they change that type of shit, all this trying to change our kids' genders and all that weird ass shit. And I'm definitely not with open borders. So yeah, I ain't with neither party is great, man. Neither party is good, and neither party is for foundational black Americans. But Trump is better for us than any Democrat y'all can put out there right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's for the country, dog. And being for the country, we are part of the country. We end up getting helped. I don't know how anybody can have a problem with somebody trying to clean up the streets, man. Black people are not being attacked. Now, if that start happening, then I'm gonna have to come back and change all this shit, and we're gonna have to, move in the streets. But that's not happening, man. And y'all making something out of nothing. It should be 0 homicides in Washington, D.C., bro. 0. Anything over 0 is too much, man. This is the nation's capital. This should be the safest city in the world, dog. And it's not. People die here. People get robbed here. People get raped here. It just happens. And that's the reality, man. Y'all dudes don't be in the ghettos. Y'all don't see at one time in DC, everywhere in DC was a ghetto. It was 1,000 hoods in DC. You know what I'm saying? You be in one hood, go down the street, around the corner, now you're in another hood. Go on the next block, you're in another. It used to be hood, like hood. It really have changed, man. They gentrified this city. But you still got places that get down, dog. You still got a lot of kids, teenagers out here that's wild, dog. It seems like they don't have no guidance, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the solution, man? You know what I'm saying? Because we're not governing ourselves, But then y'all got a problem when the police gotta do what they gotta do. And yeah, you know, the police take advantage of their shit, and that be the problem, man. And that be the issue with that shit.
You on your lunch right now?
Nah. I just finished doing this washing machine jump.
Alright. We out here painting